Negotiation is an essential skill, one that shapes the very fabric of human interaction, whether in business deals, hostage situations, or personal relationships. In Never Split the Difference, Chris Voss, a former FBI hostage negotiator, dismantles traditional negotiation tactics and introduces a human-centric approach that prioritizes emotional intelligence, tactical empathy, and psychological strategies. Unlike the rigid, logical methods taught in business schools, Voss advocates for a dynamic, flexible approach rooted in real-world experience. This book is a masterclass in persuasion, helping readers navigate high-stakes conversations with confidence and precision. Chapter 1. The New Rules of Negotiation. Chris Voss begins with a gripping story from his time as an FBI negotiator, setting the stage for why traditional negotiation strategies fail in high-pressure scenarios. He introduces the concept that negotiation is not a battle of logic, but an emotional game where understanding the human mind is paramount. Traditional win-win approaches often lead to suboptimal results, while hard bargaining tactics risk alienation. Instead, Voss suggests embracing tactical empathy, understanding the emotions of the other party, and using them to shape the negotiation. He introduces the concept of active listening, the art of making the other party feel heard, which fosters trust and lowers defenses. Chapter 2. Be a Mirror. How to Use Tactical Empathy. Voss expands on the concept of tactical empathy, explaining how mirroring, the simple act of repeating the last few words the other person said, can create a subconscious connection. By employing a calm, inquisitive tone and subtly reflecting their own words back at them, negotiators can encourage their counterpart to elaborate, reveal more information, and feel understood. He highlights how mirroring slows down the conversation, allowing negotiators to control the pace and gather crucial insights. Real-world hostage situations demonstrate the effectiveness of this technique, proving that subtle psychological cues can have profound impacts in high-stakes negotiations. Chapter 3. Don't Feel Their Pain. Label it. Building on the foundation of tactical empathy, Voss introduces labeling, verbalizing the emotions of the other party to make them feel acknowledged and understood. Instead of responding with direct counterpoints or solutions, skilled negotiators label feelings with phrases like, "It seems like you're feeling," or "It looks like." This technique disarms potential hostility and fosters cooperation. Through a compelling anecdote about a bank robbery, Voss illustrates how labeling helped de-escalate a volatile situation. He emphasizes that when people feel their emotions are recognized, they become more open to influence and persuasion. Chapter 4. Beware of yes, master, no. Contrary to popular belief, Voss argues that getting a yes too quickly in negotiations can be dangerous. Many people say yes just to escape a conversation, not because they genuinely agree. Instead, he highlights the power of no, a word that gives the other party a sense of control and security. When people feel comfortable rejecting an idea, they become more open to discussion. Voss introduces the concept of calibrated questions, open-ended inquiries that prompt the other party to explain their position without feeling pressured. Examples from real-life negotiations showcase how strategic questioning leads to genuine, cooperative dialogue. Chapter 5. Trigger the 2 words that transform any negotiation. One of the most powerful phrases in negotiation is, "That's right." Voss explains how reaching this moment is a sign that the other party feels deeply understood. Instead of trying to convince someone directly, the goal is to guide them to a realization where they affirm the negotiator's understanding. This breakthrough moment often shifts the negotiation dynamic, making the other party more willing to compromise. He provides examples of how understanding and articulating someone's perspective leads them to let their guard down and become more receptive to solutions. Chapter 6. Bend Their Reality. Negotiation is not just about logic, it's about shaping the other party's perception of reality. Voss discusses anchoring techniques, loss aversion, and using odd numbers to make offers appear more credible. He explains the concept of fairness. People are more likely to agree to a deal if they perceive it as just. By framing offers in a way that aligns with the other party's values and fears, negotiators can bend their reality and guide them toward a favorable outcome. Through examples from business deals and hostage situations, he illustrates how the right framing changes everything. Chapter 7. Create the illusion of control. The best negotiators make the other party feel like they're in charge. Voss introduces the accusation audit, where negotiators preemptively acknowledge potential objections, diffusing tension before it arises. He also emphasizes the importance of letting the other party feel like they came up with a solution. Through calibrated questions such as, "How am I supposed to do that?" he demonstrates how negotiators can subtly steer the conversation while making their counterpart believe they are leading the discussion. Chapter 8. Guarantee execution. A deal is only as good as its execution. Voss highlights how carefully chosen words ensure follow-through. He discusses the importance of spotting deception and ensuring accountability by asking questions like, "How will we know if we're on track?" Using real-world corporate negotiations, he illustrates how vague agreements lead to failure while well-defined terms ensure success. Chapter 9. Bargain hard, using the Ackerman model. For monetary negotiations, Voss introduces the Ackerman model, a structured bargaining method based on psychological principles. The model involves setting a target price, making calculated counteroffers, and using empathy to reach a deal. Unlike traditional haggling, this approach incorporates behavioral science to increase the likelihood of success. He provides case studies demonstrating how the method achieves optimal outcomes while maintaining positive relationships. Chapter 10. Find the black swan. In every negotiation, hidden pieces of information, black swans, can dramatically shift the outcome. Voss stresses the importance of curiosity, information gathering, and questioning assumptions. He shares stories where uncovering small, seemingly irrelevant details led to major breakthroughs. The key to successful negotiation is being open to the unexpected and using new insights to reshape the discussion. Conclusion: the ultimate negotiation mindset. Voss wraps up with a reflection on the transformative power of negotiation. His approach isn't just about getting better deals, it's about improving relationships, understanding people, and achieving better outcomes in every aspect of life. By applying tactical empathy, calibrated questions, and strategic thinking, anyone can become a skilled negotiator capable of navigating life's most challenging conversations. Never Split the Difference is more than a book about negotiation. It's a guide to mastering human interaction, persuasion, and influence in every walk of life.